Definitely devastating for the people who live in this area. Courtney was just 32 years old and she was caring for 4 young children when her life was cut short on Tuesday, just here off of Cleveland Avenue and Springside Drive. We spoke with a group here in the Cleveland Avenue neighborhood who works with families affected by violence. They think that they are seeing an increase in violence against women in this area.
Recently, it's been so much against women, and it's like they're just being unprotected. There's a family that's here that's ripped apart. Kids don't have a mom. So we, as the community, Mothers Against Gang, we are here to wrap around that family, because when that happens to you, I know personally, because it happened to me, you need support for everything.
On a Tuesday night in August 2024, a disturbing crime would take place that was sadly showcased on social media for all to see. The video was so heartbreaking and terrifying that it could have been a scene straight out of a horror movie. However, this was not a movie, and the crime that took place was put on social media, causing much pain to the Dupree and Reese family. No one should ever have to go through, let alone witness, a crime so brutal that it stays stuck in their mind forever. With many asking, how could a person have so much hatred in their heart to take the life of a beautiful mother of 4 the way they did? 32-year-old Courtney Reese Dupree was described by loved ones as a whole vibe. She was everybody's hype man, the one who cooked for all the events, and the definition of the life of the party. Courtney was just like most people, doing her best to create a good life for her and her 4 children that were her entire world. When she first became a mother, in her late teens, she was over the moon about her first daughter and often thanked God for allowing her to become a mom. Her daughter made her look at life differently, and from the moment she became a mom, she wanted to work hard and just be a protector and a provider. Out of her 4 kids, her oldest is now 13, her one and only son is 11, and the 2 youngest girls are 9 and 6. Courtney appeared to be a positive person who would often say that she loved life and the people that she shared it with. Sadly, that love she had for her loved ones was shattered when a horrific tragedy would take place. On Tuesday night, August 20th, 2024, Atlanta police officers will respond to a shooting along Springside Drive, which runs parallel between Cleveland Avenue and Mount Zion Road. Police found 32-year-old Courtney Reese outside on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds. The Atlanta Police Department said despite life-saving measures, she passed away from her injuries on the scene. However, by the next day, a video was sadly released from a Ring camera showing the tragic event in its entirety. You may have seen it already, as many have shared the very graphic video, but it is definitely something that is sad to watch. No woman should ever be gunned down, let alone shot 10 times at point-blank range all over her entire body. The video is beyond too graphic to show, and the family is not happy about the footage being released to the public, and rightfully so. On the video, the man, who is said to be an ex-partner by the family on social media, appears to be dressed in all white, wearing a hoodie sweatshirt, walking up to Courtney while she was standing outside of a home. Also in the video, you can hear Courtney beg and beg for her life, saying, "Please don't," as she seemed to say the man's name. However, tragically, the man did not care for her pleas, and even as his gun jammed on him, he appeared determined to take her life. So even after shooting her multiple times while she was standing at the door, she then collapsed and he stood over her and shot her more before running off out of the frame of the video down the driveway. According to one loved one, he was waiting for her to pull up, and then to make the crime more heartbreaking, the kids were watching through the screen door at the home. Those babies had to witness something no person should. The Atlanta Police Homicide Unit is investigating this horrific crime, but as of this recording of this video, they have not released any details of a possible suspect. But again, Courtney's family believes the suspect is a man who she was previously involved with and hopes police can catch him before any other innocent victim's life is taken. When the family spoke to the news, Courtney's sister Lena said, "Her life was cut short, but the children are still here. They still have to be provided for. She was a great mother. We want them to have everything that we knew she was going to do for them." Sadly, this tragedy was the second woman gunned down in the family in less than 3 months. According to the DeKalb County Police, Courtney's sister, 29-year-old Symmetria Edwards McCord, was shot in the 2000 block of Chestnut Hill Circle in Decatur, Georgia, on May 24, 2024. Symmetria had recently graduated nursing school and was literally living her dreams. On that May day, police said there was a large crowd gathering outside of a home for a repast they had for a family member. According to police, shots were heard from several houses down the street, and Symmetria, who was standing in the crowd, was hit by a stray bullet. She was then rushed to the hospital, where she worked at, sadly, and succumbed to her injuries. DeKalb County Police said that they have identified a 16-year-old suspect in that shooting, but they have not yet been able to arrest that person. The family also has made it clear that the two shootings were not connected at all. Anyone, though, with any information on either shooting is asked to call the Crime Stoppers Greater Atlanta at 404-577-TIPS or email the anonymous information using the online form at www.crimestoppersatlanta.org. The fact that the parents have lost two daughters to gun crimes back-to-back is devastating and not okay.
Trying to hold on to the happy moments while working through their grief after a mother of four was shot and killed on Tuesday night.
Now the community is rallying around the family of 32-year-old Courtney Reese.
And this is the very first time that we are hearing from them. Her younger sister tells me that she was vibrant and she always kept a smile on her face. Courtney shot and killed in Atlanta just months after one of her sisters was shot and killed in a cabin tonight. This family tells me neither one of them deserved to die this way.
Police say they were called out to the 39 Springside Drive Southeast just before 9 o'clock. They found Reese suffering from several gunshot wounds, and she succumbed to those injuries. Police say that there is now a short ring cam video that is showing the exact moment that her life was taken. We can't show you that video because it is simply just too graphic, but it does show a man shooting her multiple times after Reese appears to plead with him.
Then there are so many rumors floating around about why it happened, and sadly, people are reporting on them. The only thing the family put out is a picture of an alleged ex and said he did it, but gave no explanation as to why, so that is still unknown. No matter what happened, though, it was still heinous and tragic what Courtney had to experience, and her life mattered. She is not just another Black woman gunned down in America. She was important. She was a mother, a daughter, a sister, a niece, a friend, and much more, and she should still be here. My heartfelt condolences goes out to her children and loved ones in this unthinkable time. So please don't forget to also comment your thoughts and prayers for this family in their difficult time, and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.